Inspired by a suggestion by an award-winning author and speaker, Tara Alumni, I had asked today in my Instagram if my readers would like to hear my next podcast on a certain theme and requested them to vote for either pain or hard work or love. And the winner of this poll was pain. I am not surprised because I know we relate more to pain than the other two options. Pain has been an inseparable partner of our lives, regardless we want it or not. I wonder if there would be any single person in this world who could say that he or she had never come across pain and doesn't know how it feels. Pain is inevitable in life. We know it in practice. However, suffering from that pain could be a choice. Agree? Well, I know it's not easy to agree because to avoid the suffering requires skills. Sometimes in life, you might be feeling so much of pain that it might appear that pain is your best friend and you start liking its companionship. In a September day, 2017, I came across this side of the pain, which is enticing but is an absolute harm in disguise. It is absolutely amusing to find how the size of your pain changes depending upon your conscious watch over it. But most of the time, we are not so alert and we embrace this foe as a friend in disguise. This poem that I am going to read out now is titled as A Translucent Meeting. There is a mini story in this poem which revolves around 4 characters. One is myself, which I address as I in the poem. The second is Miss Poetry, which is the personification of my poem. The third is Miss Pain, the personification of pain itself. And the fourth character is an unknown someone. Now that I have explained to you the characters, you will be able to relate to the story in the poem. I am sure this will show you how you have already been knowingly or unknowingly dealing with certain pains of your life that you can't really get rid of. You know it, yet it's semi-transparent. A translucent meeting. I was in the kitchen when Kobita, Miss Poetry, came running and gasping. I rushed out and she was pouring it all out in no time. You know whom I met on my way to your place today? I perplexed and worried. Who? She continued. I was walking down the hill, through the bushes, on the paves, and by the river like every day. When today by the bushes I walked, she came just behind me, weeping and murmuring louder than any other day. I looked back at her, and she made eye contact. Instantly I could feel my teary eyes. She came by my side and walked along. I asked her name and she said, "My name is Pain." She then was unstoppable with the saga of her life. I walked miles with her beyond your place and I was in oblivion. She was about to hold my hands when someone whispered to my ears, "Don't lend your ears to her. She will settle in you." I looked left to see and saw none. Looked right and pain had gone. Gone behind me again, far behind, from where her voice was small again. Thank you, Tara, and thank you to the voters who voted for this theme. This is one of my very favorite poems, and I find it indeed translucent. I wish I may deal with pain like this by God's grace every time it tries to settle in me, and same do I wish for you. Thank you very much.